Mike, you enjoying, for lack of a better term, the rhythm of game every second day here is practice game, practice game?
Well, I mean, obviously it's great to play. I mean, it's way more fun to win. You know, your group would have 10 times more energy today if you had found a way to win the game last night. But, you know, we're doing lots of good things, and we're trying to get better each and every day and get ready for tomorrow. So it's a big game for us tomorrow. And, you know, we were fortunate last night in the league, the way the league went, and now we go from here.
In your time with dealing with the shootout, has your approach changed to how you view it?
Oh, yeah. Like, it's way more important suddenly. Didn't matter last year. Weren't in the mix. Didn't matter when you had so many points. You got your point and whatever. But when you're for your life, it's got to become a specialty team. So, you know, I mean, we could have come out and worked on it today, for example, but we talked about that. We thought that'd be a negative thing today. So then we got to find more time to work on it, you know. And so there's breakaways all the time, but it's not the same thing. And goalies face breakaways in games, and shooters face breakaways in games, and it's no big deal. And suddenly it's the shootout, and it's a different deal. So what we're doing isn't working. We got to fix it.
How's Simon looking headed tomorrow?
Oh, he's fine. He wanted to practice today. They wouldn't let him.
Do you get a sense when you see some of those third period leads slip away that maybe the team's worried about making mistakes, especially against good teams?
Well, I think initially you don't think like that. I think when it goes bad, it's like anything in life. You know, if you do something and it doesn't go very good, and the next time you go, you have momentary doubt. Well, push through it, suck it up, and push through it, and let's get going. So we walked through that today. We didn't talk about scoring chances as much. We just talked about the activities around each net. In the first period, I don't know. I got it written down somewhere. There it is. There it is right there. So in the third, we had 6 around their net. They had 12 around ours. So any way you look at it, that means you're being a little more careful. So tight and 10 and have never got you anywhere in life. So when you get in your car, normally what you do is you don't put one foot on the brake and one foot on the gas. You just, the long skinny one on the right, you just push it down, your car goes better.
Mike, how long has it been since you became aware that there could be players from Arizona that can make an impact like Austin?
Well, I lived in Anaheim, and my son played hockey, and so then we play those teams, so you're pretty aware. And I mean, so it's the same thing with California. Is there's lots of places. You know, I lived in Michigan for a long time. There's lots of places in the U.S. That have good hockey, and obviously just population-based, driven alone. Eventually, one day they should be a dominant hockey power. Yeah, and they probably think they are already. But so, I mean, any of those hockey hotbeds, obviously, where they have NHL players that have stayed and helped work too, and they have lots of rinks, there's an opportunity for players to develop.
Freddie Anderson talked about Tampa turning the page for him personally after that game. What, I guess, improvement have you seen most of all in lately?
Okay, so I don't remember Tampa at all. So you'd have to. So he mustn't. It didn't go good.
Right.
Okay, so I mean, you know, at the start, I think we talked about this a lot. We think Andy's a real good goalie. At the start, he was injured. He missed the World Cup. He came in here. I wasn't overly shocked. The other thing that happens in this league is there's lots of players that they earn a much different salary. No one knew what they made before. Suddenly, people know what you make when you establish yourself with a bigger salary. No one really cares, but you do, because you want to earn that salary, and you put extra pressure on yourself, and then you come to a place where they have like NHL media or playoff media every single day, and they ask you all these questions, and you get in your own way. And you know, I think he's got through that, obviously, and he's an important part of our team.
2 assists for Peter Holland last night. Just a situation here where.
No, it's good for him. I mean, anytime I actually, because we're playing him next. I watched. I mean, when we went through it today, Holly was a good player for us. Did lots of good things. It didn't work here for him. When it doesn't work here, there's lots of players in the league, and you look at it that it doesn't work in one situation, they go somewhere else, they get a new opportunity. You want everyone to do well. Period. And if it's not working here and they're not finding a way to help themselves or to grow as a player or to help you, it's important that they move on. And when they move on, you're not cheering against them at all. You're cheering for them, and you're hoping they do well, except when they play you. How's that?
Perfect. Do you get a sense for how much Austin means to the Arizona hockey community and the torch that he's carrying for a lot of young kids back there?
You know, I haven't spent a whole lot of time thinking about this, to be honest with you, but what I would say to anybody who's a good young player in the game, who is a really good human being, who has a chance to be a special player, has an obligation to himself, to his family, to his franchise, and then to all the fans. And the reason we all, you people included, make a living in this game is because of the fans. So, you know, it's important to distinguish yourself in that way. As far as me going to Arizona and checking it out, I haven't done that. I don't know much about that part.